Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another Coinsider live stream. I am using a different microphone today, so it would be greatly appreciated if you can start with giving me a quick mic check before we dive into our show. Let me know how this sounds and if I need to turn up the volume, down the volume, or if it's okay as it is right now. Um, let's see. Just give me a sec. The sound is good. Okay, the sound is good. Maybe I'll move it a tiny bit closer to myself, but thank you for that. Okay, wait one sec. Let me try to a tiny bit higher. Okay, is this better? I made it a little louder. Let me know. I made it a tiny bit louder. Let me know if you can even tell the difference or not. But okay, so I will move on in the meantime. But welcome back to yet another Coinsider live stream. We do these Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 12 noon Eastern time. You never need to wonder when we're going to do them. You will always remember, so you can join me for every one of these. Decent sound. Okay, so today we are going to talk about, is the Bitcoin top in? That is going to be the main segment of the show, and we're going to take a look at a wide range or variety of opinions and share our own opinion, my own opinion, and I want to hear y'all's opinion. But we're not going to start there, though. We're not going to start there. But first thing is, if you're watching this stream afterwards, I will leave timestamps down for you below so you can jump around as need be. Also, we are on a streak, guys, 2 in a row, chat. Our goal is 100 likes on the stream, and we got that twice in a row. So thank you all so much, and I would greatly appreciate it if you can help me out this time as well by smashing that like button. If you like the stream, no pressure, right? Or if you're watching afterwards as well, if you can hit like as well, that would help me out immensely. Okay, let's jump right into a very quick market pulse segment. Want to take a look at some interesting things. So let me share my screen. One sec. Yeah, let's do it like this. So we had a pretty big pump like today. Did you see this pump in ETH? Like, we had a scare over the last few days, but at least ETH is leading the way right now. Let's take a look at the market overview here. Fear and greed is neutral, so there's quite a bit of reset. I like to see that. Altcoin season, still more in the Bitcoin for now. Oh, wow. There was huge outflows last. This was like a big reason for the dump in price. Bitcoin, almost $1 billion worth of outflows from the ETFs. Right? So let's see. Spot markets. Let's see. Derivatives markets. Interesting. So funding rates have dropped down quite a bit, but let's take a look at some other stuff instead, okay? Let's take a look here. We always like to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Wait, why is this showing me in this ugly Here we go. So some people are saying actually that Bitcoin dominance is going to start going down again because you see, we had this like quite a big, or it's not that big, but larger than normal alt season from here to here. And then the question is if Bitcoin dominance is going to like reverse quite a bit. But some people are saying that we're headed back down to new lows for BTC dominance, which is good for alts, right? Let's take a look at how the dollar index. Dollar's still looking weak. This is the dollar strength index, DXY. Let's look at ETH is strong though. Others ETH. Look at this. ETH is continuing to kill your altcoins. Hold ETH instead of alts until this bottoms and reverses. Unless you just have the one alt that is like breaking the mold here. But ETH is even beating Hyperliquid right now. Like ETH hype. Like the higher this is, the better ETH is doing versus Hyperliquid. Right? So that's quite interesting to see. Because why do I always wear a hat? Because I didn't want to do my hair before this, and it's messy. Yes, we are going to talk about the BTC cycle top levels. Kalian, we are going to talk about that for sure today. But we are currently still in a quick market pulse just to get a sense of how the market is doing right now. Okay, enough charts for now. Let's take a look at the ETFs. Remember, there was this huge outflow late last week for BTC. ETH is doing better though. How to ETH ETF overview? Here we go. Yeah, ETH is still outperforming Bitcoin too. Actually, let's take a look at that. ETH. That's something we didn't look at. ETH BTC pair. Yeah, ETH BTC is still looking very strong. And this is the daily. Let's take a look at some indicators. Super trend. Really? I have to. Okay, I don't have my account logged in right now, but this is still looking very strong. ETH BTC. Funding rates, nothing really to report here. No signs of euphoria in terms of people going super levered long or anything. Liquidation heat map. A lot of longs to be liquidated at 113, but even more shorts to be liquidated above 115, almost 116. So that's the range we're currently keeping our eyes on in terms of this liquidation heat map that the market loves to hunt. Nothing really to report here. Options max pain, because these notional values are way too small. So we'll have to see like end of August and end of September where there's some big levels to hunt, max pain levels for options. Right? But that's it for the market pulse segment. One sec. Let me close this real quick. We will talk about a lot of these things, Graham and everybody. Price predictions. What are people calling? And talk about where we are in the cycle. There's a lot of different opinions to check out here. However, before that, we got to go to our big, beautiful news segment. China bans crypto again for like the 8th time, right? Wait one sec. I have to. Wait one sec. I have to sign in real quick. One sec. One sec. Hello, Retail DAO. Okay. One sec, gonna share my screen. I know this is a little bit late, but I want to talk about it regardless. Oh, yeah, you're right, Maverick. I should look at those in the future. You're right, you're right. But folks, don't fall for the psyops, for the FUD. Remember how we got this? This was like everyone was posting about this 2 days ago when the market was doing poorly, and people were getting like shaken out of the positions once again. It was a lot of big accounts and news accounts saying that China has officially banned crypto trading, mining related services, citing financial risks, capital flight concerns, and environmental impacts. And then, yeah, see all these big accounts, and then they got community noted. China banned crypto in 2021. So this was like old news getting recycled. See, look, this is in 2021, and they were kind of just recycling this news. I don't even know where that FUD wave came from. It's quite crazy, actually. Like coordinated market manipulation. And check this out. It's so effective that they have to do it again every year. Every year during the bull market, or every time during the bull market, we get China bans crypto FUD. And then this guy goes on a very long analysis saying China didn't just ban crypto again, but the rumors shook the markets briefly. Several posts claim that China banned individual crypto ownership. This has not been confirmed by Chinese officials. There's been no new official ban, and outlets like Forbes and fact checkers have confirmed that. Remember these bans? 2013 ban, 2017 ICO and exchange ban, 2021 full ban, 2021 false rumor of ownership ban. Market dips briefly. Each time a new post goes viral, the markets wobble, but nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Don't fall for the viral panic. They didn't ban crypto in 2025. The market is maturing and rumors are noise. And check this out. This is quite funny. This is how we feel these days, right? China banned 0% rate cut, zero rate cuts, nuclear wars. We're back. We're coming back from the dead. We didn't get hit. We're saved, guys. We're saved. I just thought that was really funny. I love those memes. Yeah, it's old news and like fake recycled news. Exactly. China FUD yet again, and this time it's really fake news. That's a good question. I don't know if AI narrative is really going to pump until we get full on alt season. Hello, Cloudians. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One sec. Okay, but folks, before we get to the main segment of the day, which is where we talk about is the Bitcoin cycle top in, yes or no, and when, and look at a bunch of different predictions. First, yet again, if you guys don't mind, if you like this stream and want to support me, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 noon Eastern time. And my goal, my personal goal, is 100 likes on the stream. So if you can help me out either now or if you're watching afterwards, it would both be greatly appreciated. Now, real quick, I want to give a shout out to our channel partner, longtime channel partner. Been working with him for over a year now, which is 3 commas. I left a link in the description. You can get a discount by using my link. But I want to just share with you real quick what it is what benefits they have, and core features, right? So 3 Commas is one of the most OG and long-time trading bot companies out there. Been around for years. One of the most popular ones. And reason why they're really popular is because they offer so many different features. It's honestly one of the most customizable bots I've ever seen. I mean, are there easier ones where it's like one click and it works? Sure. But this is one of the most customizable ones out there, hands down. Go do your own research and check it out if you do not believe me. Now, 2017, see, they've been in crypto since I've been in crypto. 2 million traders. It's just really OG and trusted. And you just link your account and you can do like different strategies. One big thing they have is back testing. You can formulate your own strategy or like copy trade something, and you can back test it to different periods, different situations, and things like that. So that's a big feature, is their back testing. And it's really for anyone: newbies, advanced traders, Pine script users, asset managers. So their DCA bot is one of the most like customizable ones out there. If you really wanted to do whatever you have in your mind, whatever strategy. Signal bot is really interesting though, because you could connect it to TradingView, and like I'm using more TradingView these days than ever before. I'm using like Super Trend and other momentum indicators, and you can have that send a signal to 3 Commas, and it will like open trade and close trade for you automatically based on your TradingView signals. Now, GridBot is for when it's like more sideways, like more sideways period. And it's great to like break it up into grids and like buy when it drops and then sell when it like bounces back up, et cetera, et cetera. It's great for sideways periods. But yeah, I mean, I like using some bots for some parts of my portfolio because it's really automated. It can help us stay emotionally detached and like turn your TradingView signals into automation, right? It's really quite powerful, is my point. So yeah, I think in the future streams I will show you all various aspects of this, but for now, you could check out my link in the description, sign up, and get a discount as well if you want to try this out. So yeah, I don't think there's deleted comments. I think YouTube does have their algorithm like hide certain comments if you like put certain keywords. But good evening, Ek. Ek, is that how you say your name? Ek. Bull runs over, new cycle loading. You know what? Some people do say that. But some people say this as well. You guys are so smart. I love our community. You guys are so smart. Let's go to the main segment of the day. We're going to take a look at a wide range of opinions here, a wide range, and see what y'all think. Dang, I'm opening like 20 tabs. A wide range of opinions. Some people sharing the same opinions as what y'all already shared. Okay, okie dokie. Let us go to the first one. So, some people still believe in strict cycle theory, and we've seen this before. People say it's a lengthening cycle. So, if that's the case, if the lengthening cycle folks are right, then we'll have a top in 2026 instead of 2025. And he's also saying no major bear market like we've seen before. The game has changed. Honestly, if you look at this price action, it honestly does look different, right? We've had much more like sharp moves before, and now it's kind of like a grind. If you look at Like, look at this part. It's more like a grind up. And people are saying that the game has changed due to institutional participation, right? What do you think about this? Lengthening cycles or no? Top in 2025 or top in 2026, chat? Let me know what you think. Just type 2026 or 2025. Personally, I think 2025, but I'd be happy. I wouldn't be too surprised if it's 2026. I kind of see like maybe 60-40 based on everything I'm looking at in terms of like 60% people are calling for 2025 top and 40% calling for 2026 top. And honestly, this is great, right? Ultimately, people don't know. Like, this is kind of a joke. Last cycle, you knew it was a top because all the CT influencers told you it was a top and everyone took profits and was happy. That is not how that played out. Very, very few people called the top to a T last cycle. And the people who did were lucky and they got a lot of other stuff wrong. But I still think it's good to see what people are thinking, to consider various opinions. And yeah. Pullback 2025, August to October 2025. That's what a lot of people are saying, Maverick. A lot of people agree with you. 2025. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue looking at different opinions and whatnot. This person says one indicator has never failed to identify the true top, and that's the monthly RSI. RSI. We have yet to see true euphoria. But the question is, what if we don't this time? What if this time really is different because of the different market participants, the institutions, and things like that? What if it really is different and we're not going to get euphoria as seen by the monthly RSI, right? That is a possibility you have to consider. That is a possibility. And this person is thinking that an interim top is in September, October. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying September, October, either cycle top or interim top. Now, this person, I don't know if they're like going to be a clown or not, but based on their indicators, the Bitcoin top is already in clear divergence and high time frame. Sentiment is exactly like 2021. I don't even think this even matches up that well, whatever indicator they're using here. But yeah, I don't know. They were probably calling for the top around here, a double top here, but then it went even higher. So this person may be a clown. This person is calling for the cycle to continue. Smell of late cycle, top out as early as August, which is now. People are saying this time is different because of ETFs, Sailor, etc. But it's always the same thing: excessive leverage, speculation, new paradigm. If S&P can pull back 50% in bear market, why not BTC? I think we top out somewhere between 125 to 135 and could see us bottom somewhere between 50 to 60. So this is quite the conservative view by Oxen Trading. We should add this to the KOL call tracker, shouldn't we? This person says top. You see, there's a lot of different opinions. This person says top in November, December, and then crash in 40 to 60% on the total market cap. Speculation around Jerome Powell's May deadline may give a decent rally in March and April, but when the actual change happens, Markets will have their final spike down. Rate cuts will be excessive. QE will start. And then we will hit 30. Wow, this is a really bold prediction by this guy. For this Bitcoiner. We should add this, shouldn't we? Let me see what the people are saying in chat real quick. Clickbait, the bull run has not started. We've been in Bitcoin bull run since 2013. We're actually going to see some really interesting contrarian views. Some people are saying that the bull run has not started, like Doug. Some people have the audacity, and I'm going to share with you why, Graham. Oh, he is from Crypto Banter? I didn't know that. Interesting. Slayer says the bull market is not ending. Current indicators suggest we are mid-cycle with 6 to 12 months of potential upside. That's quite a bit. This is more than a lot of people were saying. So he's saying top in 2026. Historical cycles suggest peak timing in Q1 of 2026. You see, we've gotten August, we've gotten September, October, we've gotten November, December, we've gotten Q1 of 2026. There's a lot of different opinions here on crypto Twitter. This person says major topping point in the market, turning topping points. He's good at calling. Q3 will be bearish, according to this person. That's a bold call. First half of August, BTC sweeps the high. It will be a trap. He's calling a major top in stocks and crypto based on his trend lines. You see these charts? Interesting. Very, very interesting. We shall see. We shall see. This person says, I don't believe we're going to have cycles similar to previous years. There's never been more institutional capital, in crypto. The big money that is here for the long term, so volatility will be a lot lower than before. The game has changed. How many of y'all chat think that this time is different because of institutional capital in here? Like, for example, here, no one has seen an institutional-led crypto bull run before because it's never happened yet. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is it this time different because of the institutional participation? I want to see what chat thinks. BTC top under 75K would be disappointing. You know, the bull run starts when all crypto goes up for 4 months, no massive dips. There are always dips in the bull run. There's always dips. There's always big corrections, though, like 25 to 30 to 35% even. We all know the game has changed. Well, not everybody, apparently. This time is different. Some people think it's not different. Last 2 cycles, ETF holders will swap. Yeah, let's continue to take a look at some other opinions here. Vinny Lingham says the bull market only ends when Michael Saylor stops being able to raise cash. Until then, it's up and up. Don't get shaken out. This is an interesting call, actually. Very interesting indicator to keep an eye on when Saylor can no longer raise cash to buy more Bitcoin for MicroStrategy. That's interesting thesis. For those M2 enjoyers, M2 has a top sometime in early September-ish. Look, this has kind of diverged here. That's why I'm not a fan of this M2 correlation. But if this continues to hold, then a top sometime in September, and then we'll see where this M2 goes. If it goes even higher or starts chopping or dropping lower, right? For those M2 enjoyers, let me know in the chat if you like the M2 correlation thesis. I personally don't, but if you do, we could have a interim or cycle top in September. Now, for those people who said that the bull market hasn't even begun yet, check this out. Check this theory. This is for you. Master Kenobi wrote, it's almost the end of the cycle and Doge failed to deliver on expectations and that it can drop down further during the bear period. This person writes, the cycle ended in April of 2024 and we've been in a bear market since then. In the last 9 months, we've had 8 red months and others dominance, aka all crypto excluding the top 10. Never in the history of crypto have we experienced such an altcoin capitulation. We could argue that all money went into Bitcoin and all other coins have been in a continuous bear market. This is others. Like since 2024, April. Like Bitcoin has been in its own bull run, but this person is arguing that pretty much all the rest of crypto has been in a bear market since then. Which is quite the interesting theory because besides like Solana had its pump, now Ethereum's having its pump, nothing really has had like that sustained of a bull run for a long period of time, right? So this is quite the interesting theory, and I want to know what y'all think about it. No alt season without QE. I don't think 2025 bull run will laugh at the 2021. 2021 was easy money. You could buy anything, it would rocket. 2025 will not be that easy for many reasons. Feels good to be a BTC maxi. Well, that's the thing, Maverick. A bear market for crypto, but Bitcoin doing its own thing. Most altcoins are garbage. ETH didn't do anything this season, thus it's not a bull run. That is very fair point, bro. Very fair point. Let's see. There are still more opinions to check out here. The Quant says, we have 3 to 4 months left in January 2026. Before you know it, the cycle complete. We have big confluence with this, a top in 3 to 4 months when on larger time frames. So this is kind of similar to what Maverick was saying, a top in 3 to 4 months, like October, November, maybe something like that. Final blow-off phase. Will we get a blow-off top phase? Unsure, but we shall see. This person is calling for a 400K Bitcoin cycle top by the Pi cycle prediction in September of 2026, a year later. I don't know, man. I really doubt these types of predictions. I really, really doubt. I honestly think top in 2025, but if it comes in 2026 and we get such a high price for BTC, then yeah, I mean, that would be crazy. That'd be a huge party for all of us, right? Now, here's something interesting. 3 patterns, 3 ways for how the cycle could end. Perpetual grind higher with moderate drawdowns. This is the this time it's different scenario. Scenario A, Bitcoin fully integrates into TradFi. Passive flows provide a constant bid. Periodic drawdowns from macro scares, etc., etc. Number 2, 2017 like parabolic run. Sellers run out of coins. TradFi flows accelerate. Positive feedback loop. I personally don't see this happening, but it is possible. 2021 anticlimactic top. Basically, okay. So blow off top is purple. This brings us over 250K. The perpetual grind is the yellow, and the purple is the anticlimactic top. So chat, let me know which one. Let me know which one you think is more likely here. Which path? Purple, yellow, or magenta? Or you could say parabolic, slow grind, or anticlimactic. Even anticlimactic brings us over 150K. So honestly, I'm happy either way. But let me know if you think any of these situations you see happening, or you don't think any of these are going to happen and it's something else. Then just type something else. I don't think rising tide lifts all boats. I agree with you. If it tops in late next year, this time would actually be different. Yep. That is so true. Purple. Wow. Purple. Like the blow off top, like over 200. That is bold, bro. None of these. Something between purple and by purple, do you mean magenta? I know that's kind of hard to tell, but like purple is the crazy blow off top. Magenta is anticlimactic. And this time frame is, that's a great question. This time frame is yeah, here is, if you see my mouse right here is January of 2026. So bull market over soon would be this magenta one. Kind of. Maybe there's nothing perfect to what y'all are envisioning, but that's not blue. That's definitely purple. You may be colorblind. Yeah, see? He even wrote it here. Yellow, purple, magenta. There's no blue. You must be colorblind. Okay, so that's been interesting so far, but let us move on to my favorite segment, KOL Call Tracking. And let's see. There's some people got some stuff wrong, like this one. XRP trading below another run. What is XRP at right now? Coin market cap. Yeah, it didn't go to 4 like he said. Did it go to 4? Nope, it didn't go to 4. So I'm going to give Crypto Gel a wrong here. ETH short-term top is in, dropped to 3.2K. And then wave 5 smashes. I think he might have been right here, actually. Let's check this out. Okay, ETH. So when did he make that call? Silicone, July 20th. Yeah, I'm going to give him a right for this one. I know he kind of trolls sometimes, but vertically higher soon. When did this guy make this call? July 1st of BTC. It did go vertically higher soon, right? Afterwards, let's see. July 1st was this day. Yeah, it did go vertically higher. I'm going to give Bitcoin Munger a right for this one. Alt season soon, Becker. He keeps on calling that, but per the altcoin season index, I mean, he calls alt season all the time, so I don't know. I'm gonna wait a little bit more to see where this goes, because if this continues to drop down, this alt season index, then I'm gonna mark it as wrong for him. BTC to 150K. Okay, I'm gonna give him some more time for that. Pentoshi called sold to 191 minimum on July 16th. Dang, there's a lot of work to do, but we are tracking these calls. Wait, Sol USD. Okay. So he made this call on July 16th, sold to 191. And above that to, well, it did go to 191, but it didn't go to 220. Should we give this a wrong, or kinda? I'm gonna give that a kinda, to be honest. A kinda. Like, I think this one was a troll post. BTC to under 100K soon. Soon. Okay, this guy is a troll. Like, this guy's definitely wrong. BTC vertical soon. Okay, hasn't gone vertical yet. Alt season is coming. By the way, folks, if you tag us, like here, Honey XBT is calling multi-month plan. Another leg up in August, around 4K local top, then dump to around 3K, and then resume uptrend, new highs in Q4. If you guys tag Retail DAO like this, Retail DAO track this call, we will track this call. Let me get a, whoops, sorry, my mic. Let me take a screenshot. When is this call? This is today, August 4th. Oh, whoops. I meant to show you this call. Retail DAO track this call. You guys tag Retail DAO under any call, and we will track it for you. Okay, Honey XBT. Honey XBT is 4th, 2025. Whoops, let me get this. ETH to 4K, then drop to 3K. How long should we give them? August. Let's just give them until end of September for this. TBD. ETH. Okay. What other call did people tag us in? Oh, right here. You see this call? Fed is going to cut by 50 basis points in September, sending risk assets soaring into final highs. Someone tagged Mo Ash. Thank you for tagging Retail DAO. I will add this to the tracker right now. And folks, for anyone watching, if you want us to track calls, just do the same as this guy. Just when you're scrolling X, if you see a call, you're like, this guy's a clown, or this person looks, this call is interesting, Just tag Retail DAO. We will add it to the checker. We will add it to the checker for y'all. Alex Becker is a clown. No comment. Meme coins stole all the liquidity. Yeah, but meme coins are kind of dead right now, except the biggest ones, to be honest. There are definitely some serious projects with utility, like Hyperliquid, for example. Layer ones have utility, right? Layer one tokens. I mean, a lot of coins these days are memes, but there's definitely serious projects out there. Okay, let's see. So, folks, remember, if you see something on X, just tag Retail DAO, and we will track it for y'all. Let's see who else tagged Retail DAO somewhere. Retail DAO track this. Oh, this is interesting. They're saying that Bitcoin drops into this like bottom area and then rockets to new highs in August. Okay. Okay, Poseidon, I hear you. I see you. Let me track this. Poseidon, August 2nd, 2.5. Poseidon, BTC to 13K, then new all-time high in August. Okie dokie. TBD. BTC. Adding to this KOL call tracker together. That's my favorite thing to do with y'all. Remember, don't forget to tag Retail DAO and we will track it for you. Let's see. Okie dokie. I am going to move on to the change my mind segment. This is always fun as well. I really like doing these change my mind segments. Check this out. I'm going to share my screen. Change my mind. Layer twos are largely dead as a sector. Now, some are obviously not dead, like Base, for example, maybe Arbitrum. However, check this out. We have reached a layer 2 saturation point. Aave deployed on 16 chains, but new deployments are operating at a loss. Sonium, Cello, Linea, ZK Sync, and Scroll. Aave DAO has been too lenient with new network deployments and is currently operating at a loss on a few of them. Sorry, my alarm. Yeah, so they're gonna unlikely to deploy on the new L2s, and they even have a proposal on the Curve forum, cut all further or ongoing L2 developments. They barely generate fees while costing the team financial and time resources. Real tough time for undifferentiated L2s. Check this out. Remember Blast? This is the last tweet from Blast. 2.5 months ago, 2.5 months ago, TVL is 70 million. The entire L2 and Alt L1 narrative was orchestrated by VCs to extract money from you into their pockets and fund their new home in the Hamptons. FVCs. Blast is dead. Dead. Let's check out L2 Beat. So yeah, Arbitrum's doing good. Base, Those two are okay. Hopefully Mega ETH does well. Our abstract is interesting, but the rest of them is like, why? Why? Activity. Let's see. ETH, base chain, Arbitrum. Yeah, the rest of them are just kind of dead. What do y'all think? Change my mind. Large layer twos are largely dead as a sector. What do y'all think? Only one or two will win. My money is on base. Maybe Robinhood chain can win too, right? Because they have such a big entity behind them. Only a few could survive by definition. I still think I would buy some Mega ETH, but not sure. Not sure. We shall see. We shall see. That's my change my mind segment, folks. And yeah, I think folks, if you guys aren't in Retail DAO yet, I would really love for y'all to join. Retail DAO is our private token gated community. It's right here. And it's not really the same thing as a paid group, because the paid group, you pay them like, I don't know, $20, $50 per month. This, you just hold the tokens, right? And if you want to leave at any time, you can. You can sell and leave, and you still recoup the amount in the tokens, right? And it's been pretty stable. So here it is. Retail DAO. Really, really think would love for y'all to join. It's a home for savvy retail investors. And we're a team. We're a very engaged community. We're always sharing opportunities. We're better than any gurus because we have the wisdom of the crowd. And we talk about airdrops, talk about different alpha, charts, signals. You even get institutional level research reports with Crypto EQ if you're a VIP tier, right? So all you got to do is get some ETH on base, swap for at least 20K retail tokens, which is like less than $20, and then join our Discord. That's it. Verify in collab land. 20K is basic. It's really affordable. Like I said, if you don't like it, you could sell at any time. 100K is pro, and then VIP is 250K. But hey, if y'all just join as basic tier, see if you like it. If you like it, then consider upgrading. You can do that at any time. We have testimonials here and some FAQ. But really, really, really would love for y'all to join. You can even scan the code up there and see the right here and see the whatchamacallit, the website. Yeah, paid groups are often even more than $100 per month. So this is an amazing effing deal to join one of the best groups of retail investors you will ever find in crypto, hands down. Like, look, check this out. If you join some paid groups, I'm not going to name names, but they go silent on you in the bear market. We are not going silent. We are staying engaged and chatting, finding opportunities, even during boring periods in Retail DAO. That's what we're all about. Link below in the description. By the way, if you don't mind giving me a like on the stream, it would help me out immensely, whether you're watching now live or afterwards in the VOD. Also, don't forget to check out 3Commas as well. You can get a discount by using my link in the description, and we'll cover them some more in future streams as well. But in the meantime, I had a great time today with you guys. I will see y'all again on Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern time. We'll break things down. We'll do KOL call tracking. We'll do change my mind. And I always love chatting with y'all. You guys are so smart, really, chat. Y'all are so smart because you were like jumping the gun and like calling out different theories and theses before we even got to it, right? So y'all are so smart. Yeah, I'll talk